boys and girls, welcome to our bonus video. Thank you for hanging in with me on this video. You're probably looking at this thinking, oh no, Miss Hopper, not one of these again. But I promise you, boys and girls, this learning how to break up big words into small parts is going to be one of the most helpful things for you to be able to read and to write effectively. Okay? So, and I know you're going to need to know this for second grade. So, this is very important, and I'm glad you're here with us today to do this. So, before we get started, you're going to need a piece of paper or whiteboard or something to write on, something to write with. I want you to write down these three words. This one's got three mystery words for you. We're going to decode these. We're going to break them apart, and we're going to figure them out. So, I want you to write down these three words and then press play. Ready? Pause. All right, guys, welcome back. So, you've got these three words written down, and we are going to use what we have learned about syllable patterns to decode these words, okay? So, let's think. We've been working on this for a while now. We were working on it before we left, and we've done a few videos of this now that we've been out. What is the first rule when I want to break up a big word? That's right, find the first two vowels or the first two vowel sounds. So, let's look at the first word. What's the first vowel you see? That's right, it's a U. So underline it. What's the next vowel you see? That's right, the I. Underline it. Got them underlined? Let's mark it with a V. Okay, mark yours with a V. Good. Draw your bridge. Awesome. Look above the bridge. What do we see? That's right, it's an M. That's a consonant. So we write C for consonant. Now we check our pattern. Does it match this pattern or this pattern? That's right, it matches this pattern. Here's our song for this pattern. Ready? Vowel, consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant, vowel. The syllable pattern that I see is vowel, consonant, vowel. Split after the vowel, split after the vowel. I split the word into parts after the first vowel. Awesome job. So you should draw a line right here after the U. Okay, boys and girls, now we get to figure out what kind of syllables do we have. We have to figure out what sound the vowels are going to be making, because they could be making short sounds, they could be making long sounds. We need to know. All right, so I've got my little helper here, and we're going to cover up the syllables. Just look at the first syllable, okay? So, H-U. When I look at this syllable, do you remember what we learned about on Monday? We learned about open and closed syllables. Now look at this syllable. Is it open or closed? That's right, it is open. There is no consonant over here closing in that vowel. And if a syllable is open, it's going to be long. So that's going to be a U sound. So this is hue. Say that with me. Hue. It's an open syllable. All right, so let's take a look at this part of the word. Okay, let's look at this I. Is he open or closed here? That's right, he's closed. He closed it by this D. Closed syllable. And if it's a closed syllable, it's going to be the short sound. What's the short sound of I? I. Good. So this is m, I, d, mid. Now we're going to put them together. Ready? What was the first syllable? Hue. What's the next syllable? Mid. Let's put them together. Ready? Humid. Humid. Have you ever been outside on a really hot summer day and it just feels like the air is just like sucking in around you and it's so hot and sweaty and you feel like the air is kind of sticky? That's what humid feels like when it's outside. It'll be here before we know it. Awesome. Good job at decoding that one. All right, let's take a look at our next word. What's our first rule? Find the first two vowels or the first two vowel sounds. What's the first vowel you see? That's right, it's an E. Underline it. Okay, what's the next vowel you see? That's right, it's a O. Underline it. Let's mark them with a V. Ready? V. V. Mark yours with a V. Draw your bridge. Good. Let's look above the bridge. What do we see? M. Is that a consonant or vowel? Consonant. What about the P? That's another consonant. Okay. Now let's check. What pattern does this go with? This one or this one? That's right. It's this kind. It's vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. All right. So here's our song for this one. Ready? I see a vowel on the left, I see a vowel on the right. Two consonants together, they shouldn't be so tight. Split between the consonants, that will make it right. That's what it's all about. Toot, toot. That was the very first one we learned, wasn't it? All right, so let's take a look now. We've got to figure out what kind of sounds these vowels are going to be making. So, let's take a look here. Okay? So I covered up the second syllable, just looking at the first. We'll look at this vowel. Is he closed in here or is he open? That's right, he's closed. And if he is closed, that means the vowel is going to be short. Okay? So what's the short sound of E? Very good. Ready? So let's sound it out. T-M. Tem. Good. All right, let's look at the next syllable. Okay? Here's our next syllable. P-O. So here's our O. Here's our vowel. Is he closed here or open? That's right, he's open. And if a vowel is open, it's going to say the long sound. What is the long sound of O? That's right, it's O. It's his name. O. So this is Po. Now let's put those syllables together. Ready? Tempo. Tempo. Does anybody know what it means for the tempo of a song? The tempo of a song is how fast or how slow it goes. If you're listening to a fast song, the tempo is going to be fast. But if you're listening to a slow song, the tempo is going to be slow. Like if I was going to say, Mary had a little lamb. See, that's a slow tempo. But if I sang it with a fast tempo, Mary had a little lamb. See, that's a fast tempo. All right, let's take a look at our last syllable. Our last word. All right, what's our rule for dividing this word up? That's right, from the first two vowels or the first two vowel sounds. What's the first vowel? A. Underline. Next vowel, I. Underline it. Awesome. Mark them with a V for vowel. Vowel, vowel. Okay, got them marked? Okay, draw your bridge. Let's look above the bridge. What do we see? Only one consonant, the S. Okay, which pattern does it match? This pattern. Very good. All right, so let's sing our song that goes with that pattern. Ready? Vowel, consonant, vowel. Vowel, consonant, vowel. The syllable pattern that I see is vowel, consonant, vowel. Split after the vowel. Split after the vowel. I split the word into parts after the first vowel. All right, so now that we've split it, we got to look at these vowels and see what sound they're going to make. Is it going to be an open or going to be a closed? So let's have a look at the first syllable. Okay, B-A. So we need to know if this A is going to say A or if this A is going to say A, because that makes a difference in how we're going to read the word. All right, so look at to the right of this. Is the A closed in or is it open? That's right, it's open. There's no consonant over here on this side in this syllable. So an open vowel is going to be long. What is the long sound of A? That's right, it's A. The sound that the letter makes is A. All right, let's look at the next syllable. Our I. Is he closed in here or open? That's right, he's closed. The N is here. Closed vowels make the short sound. What is the short sound for I? That's right, it's I. So this is S-N, sin. Ready? Let's put them together. Basin. Basin. Have you ever heard of the word basin? A basin is almost kind of like a small tub or something that you might need. You might have your parents might have a dish tub, or like the black tub that I used to put our folders in when we were at school. That might be considered a basin. Okay, so you did a great job, guys, for decoding these words. 3 words, let's read them. Humid, tempo, basin. Now I'm going to point and let you read. Ready? Awesome job. I'm going to point again. Try it again. Ready? Awesome job, boys and girls. So this is what I want you to remember. We need to learn our patterns, and we need to remember when it is open, the vowel is going to be long. When it is closed, the vowel is going to be short. That makes the difference between this word being humid or humid. You see the difference between this U sound, or tempo or tempa. See, we need to know what sound the letter makes so that we can read the words correctly. Hope you enjoyed this one today. I can't wait for you to join me again next time. Remember, I miss you and I love you. Goodbye.